Hey everyone, welcome to my first Q&A. I'm going to be doing this a little differently. I'm just going to be scrolling through my YouTube and answering random questions. I'll try to get through as many as I can, but I don't think I'll be able to get through all. The first question I have been asked a lot on this video and a few others is, how do you pronounce my username? Now my username is in another language. You pronounce it as in roti kase. It basically means, do you want to eat your pies? I know it is kind of random. I don't know, I guess I found it funny, and I never thought when I started playing MSP that I'd actually stick to playing MSP. The reason why I started was because my brother and my sister were obsessed with the game, and I wanted to know like what the big deal was. And I started playing it. I made the account as a joke, but then I found it kind of fun, so I did, do I have any other accounts? And I have answered this a lot of times. I have put it on my status so many times. I don't have any other accounts. My brother and sister, they play on MSP. Their users are Nadia195. She's level 43 or 44, I don't remember. And my brother's Gangstar5947421. He is, I think, level 47 at the moment. I don't have access to any other accounts, so whoever is saying they're me or they're related to me or anything like that isn't telling the truth. The next question is, how often do you make your movies on MSP? I try to make them daily. They do range from 1 to 4 depending on whether I have time to make them or not. I've been making about 4 movies pretty much every day for the last year and a half, I think. But recently I haven't been able to keep up because I've got a lot going on in real life. One thing you cannot leave the house without, that's probably my phone, because I am literally obsessed with my phone. To 7,000 subscribers, could you do another adding spree? Yeah, I'm happy to do another adding spree, but I've got a lot of inactive friends on MSP at the moment which I need to clear up, and once I do, I'll be happy to do another adding spree. What are your phobias? Oh my god, I am terrified of spiders. Like, it got so bad to a point where I used to, because I sleep in the attic, they tend to have more spiders, so I used to get them every day, especially in the warm weather. There used to be so many, and it got so bad to a point where I would not come into my room without my mum checking if there were any spiders. And when I used to sleep at night time, I used to hallucinate. I used to be asleep and then I'd see like a spider walking on my pillow or dangling down in front of my face, and I'd wake up and I'd scream and there'd be nothing there. But it was really terrifying. But I spoke to my mum and she called some guy in to fill in all the holes and whatever they were where spiders could get in from, and it has helped a lot. So on bridges, I'm terrified of bridges. Is that bridges? Yeah. I can't walk over them, especially if they've got like a river or something underneath them, or if they've got like traffic, motorways. I can't do it. It scares the heck out of me. I'm scared of a lot of things. I'm scared of ghosts, supernatural things. I can watch scary movies forever though. I don't know. I used to record Screencast-O-Matic at the moment. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, I use that. I know it's got a watermark, but I am too lazy to download something else at the moment. What are your parents' reactions to you being on MSP high scores? Well, to be honest, they're not really bothered. Do you remember the first person you met on MSP? I probably added my brother and sister first. Who are your favourite YouTubers? As lame as this is going to sound now, I love watching MSP videos, especially the music videos, because they are really good. There are a lot of YouTubers that make really good MSP videos. It's whatever really comes up in my suggestions, I don't mind. And as for like other YouTubers, I'm not even sure, to be honest. How did I get onto the high scores? This is quite a bit of a long story, because when I started playing MSP I used to make short movies, but over time I thought I can't be bothered making 5 short movies a day, 10, whatever I used to make, I don't remember now. I think my first series was called The Haunting or Haunted or something. I watched it back and it was really embarrassing for me to watch, because I don't know, I find the quality really bad. So I ended up deleting the series. I didn't make page 1, but it did get to, I think it was page 2. And then after that, I don't know, I think at a point everyone stopped making movies. It was just short movies on the high scores. I started making, I think my first proper series that I kept was Candyman, and that made page 1. It made top page. I was really happy about that. I started making movies, I think it was one a day, and they would start getting to top page, and I was really happy about that. I figured if you're going to make movies, you should keep at it. Otherwise, if I make a movie one day and for the next few days I don't make anything, that movie's going to get off the high scores, and then no one's it's going to get forgotten, if that makes sense. So I just kept up with making series daily. If they watch one part, the other part is out, so they can watch that as well. And eventually they started getting onto the high scores, and then I started picking up on how many I made. That is my advice to anyone that wants to make movies. Just don't stop. Just because you don't make first page, it doesn't matter. You'll get closer and closer each time. Has it come as a surprise being such a high level on MSP? Well, to be honest, when I started on MSP, it was me, my brother, my sister, Simon, OG. As a joke, I'd always say, watch, I'm going to be on page 1 one day. I'm going to be a high level. And we never thought it'd actually come true, but I guess it just happened. It still surprises me because it's just one of those things that you say you never actually think about. So yeah, it is a surprise. How does it feel being a high leveled person? There are good points to it and there are bad points, because the bad points are, now that I am where I am, it is hard for me to keep up with everyone because everyone wants to be friends. I get so many requests a day and people don't understand how hard it is, because I can't accept all my requests because I get, I think, about 500 to 600 a day. On the weekends they go up to 1,000, and you're only allowed 3,500 friends on MSP. If I accepted them all, I'd have no space left. Then I wouldn't be able to add those who help me. And the other thing is, friend requests vanish after 3 days. So if you requested me, just say on Friday, that request won't be there today. It'll still show the little X from your side, but on my side I won't be able to see it. I've got so many thousands of messages waiting in my inbox and I can't keep up with them. I'm not on MSP all day, and obviously the amount of messages I get, I can't reply to everyone. I get messages pretty much every minute, and that is so much for me. And when I try to reply, I get instant responses, so I can't get through to them all. I do try my best, but honestly, I just hope people understand that it isn't easy, especially with so many people wanting to talk to you. I can't do it. And how do you come up with great movie ideas? Movie ideas, to be honest, at first they started off with real life experiences, like damages about abuse, because I feel like people can learn from them. So if you're in a situation like that, how to act, it kind of give advice. Because like with my neighbour series, I thought about making a movie about neighbours, but I had no idea what I was going to do, so I made kind of a vague first part, so when I had time to sit and think about it, I could take it into any direction. Eventually I kind of just winged it until I'm at a point now where I know what I'm going to do, kind of. Yeah, still a bit vague about it, but I know what direction to head it in. Now it is slightly different in that I get inspiration from probably movies I've seen in real life, or I put my own ideas into it. So have you heard about the rumour going on about you? Apparently you hacked someone. Firstly, there are so many people calling me a hacker and a scammer and things like that, which aren't true. Why would I want to take something from somebody else? If I wanted another account, I would have made a backup long ago. There's nothing anybody has that I could want. Whatever I've got, I'm satisfied with. Who is your best friend on MSP? Well, my best friend is probably Mimo. Well, it is Mimo, but I am close to a few people. Um, I've known Mimo for a really long time, but I've known Zyma longer and OG longer. I think Zyma and OG and we started MSP like when I think we were about level 10 when we kind of met. We had a really good time. We are still close. I speak to them every day. Zyma not so much. I think she's busy in real life, so I don't speak to her much. I'm also really close to Lena Dolly. I'm close to Rockstar. I'm close to quite a few people. I'd call them my best friends, but yeah, I'd call them my best friends. But me more definitely, because we are really close. We've got a lot in common. Today now, I'll do Q&As weekly, so if there is anything else you want to ask me, leave that in the comments. I'm sorry I wasn't able to answer all the questions. I will try my best to get through a lot more next week. and thanks for watching. Hey everyone, welcome to my first Q&A. I'm going to be doing this a little differently. I'm just going to be scrolling through my YouTube and answering random questions. I'll try to get through as many as I can, but